Hey, are you someone who wants to do some live sales, but you're feeling intimidated or embarrassed or awkward? This subject came up because I was on someone's new, first, I should say, Whatnot auction the other day. And I'm not just speaking of Whatnot, I'm talking about Poshmark Live, YouTube, I'm talking about going on Facebook and doing live sales, any kind of live. What do we got going on here? Oh, that's my bow. Any kind of live sales that you would do to resell or to sell. Let's talk about that today. I want to start by saying my name is Marion and I am the Smiley Thrifter, and I'm also Attire and Beyond, really formerly, but still on some social media. But know me now as the Smiley Thrifter from Attire and Beyond. And I am a reseller on Poshmark, also a reseller on eBay a little bit, Facebook Marketplace a little bit, Whatnot, but in my closet, though I have done auctions, and felt the same way you do if you're one of those people. So I just want to get into some things about live sales. When you do a live sale, if you're someone who doesn't like being on camera, you don't need to be. There is no reason you need to be on camera. I have seen live sales where, let me just get this, where they just have one of these up somewhere, make believe I'm not here, and they have their necklaces on it or whatever. And I've seen live sales where people are holding it up or holding up the necklace or trying it on. You know what? It is fine either way. You don't have to be in front of the camera. My suggestion would be, though, to talk, even if you're not in front of the camera. Are you okay not being in front of the camera and speaking? If you are, that can make all the difference. And let me tell you why. I've done live Poshmark sales. What do we got going on there? I have live Poshmark sales, and I've also had silent auction lives. And now the difference between them is, on my Poshmark lives, I was there selling. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. However, it was a lot of work. It's less work, I think, when your face isn't there, but I do think you make more money if your face or your voice is there. And I say this because on my Poshmark Live silent auctions, I'm not silent. When I am, I make nothing. Like if I just let it go by itself and don't say a word, nothing. When I start talking and welcoming people in and saying their names, then you get a conversation going. And I really do want to talk to them because I don't want to just sit there doing nothing. So it's really sincere. So if you want to chat with people on their way in, then you may have a sale on their way out. All right. Or you may have some funky hair, and it definitely works, and here's why I say that. Number one, I've gotten way more sales when I do that. Actually, I get no sales when I don't at least use my voice for a silent auction that's just showing the pictures on Whatnot. And when I go on to Whatnot, maybe there's a giveaway or something, and I go on and I sit there. If they say, "Hi, Smiley Thrifter," I say hi back. Then I pay attention. Then I feel bad leaving the room so fast. So I'll stay on, and sometimes I end up buying something. So if you're doing something silent, whether it's on Poshmark, whether it's on Whatnot, well, Whatnot, you can't do silence, so forget that. But on Poshmark, when you're doing a silent auction, don't make it silent. And let it be known somehow in your description that it's not silent, that you're there or that you're speaking, or just make sure you continually speak when people come into the room. That will, well, not going to say will, it's so different for everybody, but that you are more likely to make sales. talk to people, get to know people. That's what Poshmark's about, right? It's a social site. Be social. On Whatnot, when you're doing your auctions, if you are, you can do it like this, like I said, or you can be just showing something. Even if it's your hand with rings or just a little table that's full of jewelry. If I could turn this around, I'd show you, but right now I cannot. But get on to Whatnot if you haven't yet. Only if you want to, of course. But I would suggest getting on to Whatnot and just seeing what it's all about. Because as a reseller, and this is funny, let me tell you a story first. When I first tried out for Whatnot, they turned me down. So I uninstalled Whatnot and everything else, and then waited a few months and tried again with a different category. And I got on, and now that I'm finding things to purchase on there to sell. And sometimes you're on a site and there's a giveaway, and I've won giveaways, and it is fun, and it is also rewarding when you get something that you know you're going to sell for a higher price. I've done it already. So I guess it's Whatnot arbitrage. I don't know. It's like retail arbitrage, but it's reseller arbitrage. And it's really worth it. And sometimes you just need a break from all the other stuff. And if you're someone who likes watching these things, it's great. But when you're doing it, when you are actually having your own show, you want to show that you want to be there, that you don't feel awkward. So watch some shows and see which ones you like the best, and maybe do your best to be yourself, but learn some things from it. A lot of people feel awkward. Yesterday, I felt so bad. So I bought something from a new reseller, but there was only me and one other person on there. And I was on there for a giveaway and won the giveaway, so then I felt bad. So I wanted to buy something, so I did. And then I got a little message with them saying how awkward they felt, how embarrassing. Don't be embarrassed. Don't be embarrassed. And do your best to be your best confident self, even if you don't know what you're doing, right? Act as if. Feel free to say, hey, this is my first time, so bear with me or whatever, but only if you have to. If you don't, and you're not showing your face, give it your all. If you're showing your face and you feel awkward, it's okay. Let people know, hey, this is my first time. You know, that's it. The same thing. Just smile, be yourself, and be who you are. That's it. Be your authentic self, and there are going to be people who love you, and there are going to be people who go right by you, and that's okay. What are you going to do? You can't have everyone love you. So do your best to portray who you are, whether you're in a silent auction speaking, or whether you're on Whatnot speaking in the background, or just talking like this. What ends up happening is you end up getting certain people who will always say, oh, she's on, and do a show with you. You know, even just be there. It's nice to just have people there sometimes. So I'd say if you're someone who's shy, do not get in front of the camera. Maybe eventually you will want to, but just do what makes you comfortable and get over it. No, I'm just kidding, because I still feel that way and have to put on a confidence. So, but yes, I do, even when I don't want to do something, or I'm not in the mood, or I'm feeling, oh, what if this stuff doesn't sell? I do my best to show a confidence, because I find when I get on the shows where people are just showing things and talking confidently, I feel like they know their shit, right? Oh, excuse me. Yeah, so just be confident, and know that you can do it. You can do it. Okay? Let me know if you have any comments or any questions about doing lives, and I will be happy to answer and give you the best knowledge that I have. If I don't know, I'll look it up. So because I always like learning and researching. So good luck if you do your first live, or if you do a live and you want me to hop on, let me know. If I can, I will. And I will see you soon. If you like this type of content, subscribe, ring that bell if you want to know whenever I put something out. You can pick whether you want it personalized or whether you want all content. And also, if you like this video, hit that like button and show that, how do I explain it? Well, share, but I want to get out there on YouTube. So if you comment, it helps out. And I'm also having a contest. So it doesn't start till July, but I'm doing it for some special people who stay till the end on some of the videos. So I want you to say star at the end if you watch to the end. Have a great one. I appreciate you so much. See you on the next video.